This is the Ministry of Moses, part 98, and we're going to take our text from Numbers 22, verse 37 to 41. Now, let's consider verse 37 to 39. Then Balak said to Balaam, "Did I not earnestly send to you, calling for you? Why did you not come to me? Am I not able to honor you?" And Balaam said to Balak, "Look, I have come to you now. Have I any power at all to say anything? The word that God put in my mouth, that I must speak." So Balaam went with Balak, and they came to Kirjath Huzoth. Now, from verse 37, the personality of the king was revealed. The king made three statements when he met Balaam, and all these three statements were questions. Finally, an egocentric king has met with another egocentric prophet. Finally, a self-centered king has met with another self-centered prophet. People who are egocentric, people who are self-centered, always feel like everyone is answerable to them. So when such people come to you, they start their communication with questions because they believe they deserve an answer and you are accountable to them. Such was the case of this king. After seeing the great prophet, he made three statements, and all these three statements were questions. I guess Balaam reaped what he sowed. What he did to the donkey seems to be bouncing back to him. Balaam struck the donkey with a rod, but the king struck him with his questions. Balaam struck the donkey 3 times, and the king also questioned Balaam 3 times. Before we move to the next verse, let us quickly dig the third question that the king asked Balaam. The king said, "Am I not able to honor you?" Now, the word has a strong weight. What do you think the king was trying to say by saying this? With that statement, he was trying to say that, am I not able to pay you? That word, am I not able to honor you, means, am I not able to pay you? Now, to the king, honor means payment. You see, in this life, we have different people who had different views concerning different concepts in life. For some, love means sex. So, if they say, "I love you," what they are actually saying is, "I want to have sex with you." And for some, love is not sex, it is care. So when they say, "I love you," what they are saying is, "I want to take care of you." Before you fall cheaply for people's confession, know the definition of what they are saying first. What is this? What is this to you? And what is that to you? Is a simple question you need to get an answer to. These days, we have many people who are being deceived by "God says." The moment people mention God in their words to them, they will immediately begin to throw down the towel. That can be dangerous. Let us learn from Balaam. He was that kind of minister that will always put God in his statement, and yet he is far from God. He publicly confessed that he publicly confessed that he obeys God, but in the real sense, he is very disobedient. He will tell the people that he can't say or do anything different from what God is asking him to do. But yet, he knows how to manipulate the word of the Lord. People like Balaam say what they don't do, and they do what they don't say. All this questioning happened on the welcoming spot, and after that was done, they moved on. They moved Balaam to their lodge where they can make themselves comfortable. Now, verse 38 to 39. Let us consider, you can see that in verse 38 to 39. Now, let's consider verse 40 to 41. Then Balak offered oxen and sheep, and he sent some to Balaam and to the princes who were with him. So it was the next day that Balak took Balaam and brought him to the high places of Baal, that from there he might observe the extent of the people. No, verse 40 reveals how much the king was ready to spend just to see his mission accomplished. The king has started spending since Balaam's arrival, and yet he was not tired of spending. Here we can see that the king did not only lodge Balaam and his two servants, the princes he sent were also treated well. He sent oxen and sheep to Balaam and also to the princes that were sent to bring him. This shows that it was not only Balaam that was compensated for coming, the princes were also compensated for going. Now, some of the things we call compensation are actually complications. Balaam, who's supposed to discern that, Balaam, who supposed to discern that it was not time to collect things, could not discern because he was blinded with worldliness. So he collected oxen and sheep from the king. The Bible didn't reveal that he rejected it. That actually shows that he received it with joy. This shows that it shows that to Balaam, ministry is now business. As a matter of fact, you will pay before service. Balaam has not started the work, yet he has collected the money. No wonder we have certain ministers today that for them to minister, for them to minister to you, you will have to show them the receipt of your payment. If you are coming for deliverance, there's an amount of money you have to go and pay. If you don't show them the receipt, they will not attend to you. That's not a ministry, that's a business center. It is not about, do you have faith in Jesus? Or is it's not about, do you have faith in Jesus? It's not even about, do you have Jesus in your life? It is about, do you have money in your account? Because its ministry has been switched for business. I pray that may you not perverse what God is doing in your life. In the name of Jesus, may you not corrupt the move of God in your life and in your territory. In the name of Jesus.